it's Raquel, and I'm going to show you a few different ways to make scent samples. First of all, I use a whole bar and melt it down in a Pyrex glass dish. It takes about 5 minutes to melt down the whole bar. And I would recommend using one smaller than this. Mine broke, so I can't use the smaller one. So this will do. And then once you have it melted, you can pour them in candy molds like this and make several different sizes or shapes. And I use the big ones for party guests. I use the stars for orders when I package up an order, or just to hand out and give to people individually. Excuse me. Sometimes the glass dish is really, really hot, so I will use a hot pad to hold it. And then you just pour into the candy mold. I'm going to move this over. Like this. The little spout helps keep it from going everywhere. And I don't fill the Scentsy candy molds very all the way up because they take a lot of wax. That's why I only use those for party guests, because it will, filling 2 of these trays can eat up more than 2 bars. So I like the stars because I can get 60 molds out of 1 bar. And then you can also do a simpler version where you can cut a cube in just little strips. They lay flat, so they're easy to melt. They are quick, easy. You don't have to melt anything down, and you have that option. And the last one I just started doing recently are the felt wax testers samples, because you can mail these super easy in an envelope or put them in a card or whatever, and they lay flat. They can put these in the warmer and melt it down, and then they just pull the felt out so that it doesn't cause a fire hazard. And we have and to do those, I just like lay them in the wax, and then I have some tongs and I grab them out and set them on parchment paper or wax paper to solidify. And they're really easy. When I do the candy molds, I also put them in the freezer for about 5 minutes because they harden faster, and they're a lot easier to pop out of your molds if they're really good and hard. If they're a little bit soft, sometimes they're hard to pop out. So I did my felt. I bought felt sheets for about 50 cents I can't remember where I bought them. And so you can cut out strips like this to make it super simple, or you can create shapes. I just traced my Scentsy ring and like that, but that leaves ink marks on it, obviously. So that's a choice you would have to make if you want to do that or not. Or you can buy them on Etsy for a reasonable price. So you can buy shapes on Etsy. So, and that's how I make samples. So if you have, oh, and I put them in these bags that I get at Walmart. These bags cost about $1 in the jewelry section, and they come with 100 bags. And then you just put it into the baggie, and I usually label it with a sticker with the scent name on it. So it's just easy, everybody knows exactly what it is. And I, a lot of times, will staple this or attach it to the Warmer of the Month flyer. And there you go. So there's some different ways you can make scent samples. And if you have any questions, comment below. Thanks.